Hey everyone, this is Mehiret from the Burning Bush podcast. A lot of you may have seen the video of Cliff kind of responding to the discussion that I had with him and his son Stuart a couple days ago. And for those of you that saw the video, just to summarize for everyone, he basically said, that he admitted that perhaps they didn't have the best response. But his main argument was that the issue that I brought up about the Eucharist, about Christ truly being present in the Eucharist, is irrelevant. It's a secondary issue. That it doesn't matter whether we believe it's mere bread and wine or whether we believe that it's actually the body and blood of Christ. And oftentimes he kept pressing this word transubstantiation, which, if for those of you that saw the actual discussion, I said the issue is not transubstantiation. It's not about our metaphysical explanation, but about that core dogma that we all hold, right, as apostolic Christians, that it is truly our Lord's body and blood that we partake of. And so I was a little bit disappointed that Cliff still hasn't grasped what I was trying to convey. But what I really wanted to come out here and say is, like I said in my last video, this isn't a secondary issue, right? It seemed that for Cliff and Stuart, it doesn't matter whether this is the body and blood of Christ or not. So what I want to come on here and say is it's not just about whether the real presence is factually true, but whether it's central to the gospel or not. And the answer is it is. When we go to John chapter 6, the issue of our Lord's body and blood was such a divisive issue that even our Lord's very disciples stopped walking with him. They stopped following him. But what does our Lord say? He turns to the 12 and he says, do you also want to leave? So for our Lord, this was a matter worth dividing from. This was a matter that he wouldn't budge from. This was central to what he came to proclaim. And because of the fact that our Lord indeed is truly God, we affirm and proclaim that his body and blood is deifying, that it grants us salvation, that it is the medicine of immortality. And so for Cliff to arbitrarily draw the line at the deity of Christ, which of course is a very, very important understanding, we must proclaim that Christ is God, I think is, like I said, arbitrary. How do you know where to draw the line? We should rather draw the line at those teachings which Christians have been preaching for 2,000 years. That Christians have been defending for 2,000 years. The Eucharist is part of the gospel. The Eucharist is part of the good news that is going to be proclaimed to the four corners of the world. That Christ has come to grant us salvation. Christ has come to give us himself as a sacrifice, his body and blood.